Javonte, good to see you.
How you doing?
Coach Wade was good, man. How about you?
I'm good.
Coach Wade was talking about how he could see a little bit more comfort level with your game and your leadership this year. Now that you're not, making, I guess, the transition to being that lead point guard, can you speak to that and how much more comfortable you are?
Yeah, I'm a lot more comfortable. I think year 3 will be a big year for me and also the whole team, the whole university. I think this past summer, due to the pandemic, I think I've been working out and working on my game. I think I've been improving a lot in my skills, and I think I would take a big jump this year.
Javonte, Coach was telling us about the Leadership Council and you and Trendon and I guess Darius being on
Darius.
it. What do you take from that he picked you 3 guys? I mean, and what happened last year that you think made him want to do that?
I think, us 3 was the main guys playing last year. Also, we was the starters last year, 3 of the starters. I think that's a big jump for this year. We got a lot of guys looking up to us, following behind us. Once we work, the younger guys work. And I think that's a big step for this year, having the young guys work like we work. So I think that's a whole culture, big step with the culture environment that we got here.
Hey Javonte, good to see you again, man. Was this just more of a light bulb moment for you guys, or is it like, hey, look, man, this is my time. I gotta make this happen for me and for us. What led to this kind of, I guess, changing of attitude, focus on leadership, and doing everything the right way all the time?
I think it's a big step for all of us. I think going down further down the line, I think it's a big jump for all of us. Leadership skills, we was poor at it. Well, I know I was poor at it. I think, with Coach Wade and Greg Golden, helping us with that will be a big step for my life in the future.
Hey Javonte, see you again, man. I know you mentioned the leaders and some of the newcomers that have come to y'all's team this year. I guess just kind of talk about maybe some of the standouts that you've seen in practice and just kind of what makes them able to contribute right away for you guys. Who are some guys that are maybe sticking out?
We have a lot of guys. Cam Thomas, he can knock down shots, great scorer. Jalen Cook, great playmaker. He can score off the bounce. Nice floater game. We got Eric Gaines, elite in transition. Really hard to stop him in transition. We just got a lot of great group of guys, and I'm looking forward to see them play this year.
Javonte, Jalen is one of the more competitive guys I've watched on the high school level. How competitive is he now that he's playing you in practice, and has that helped you, and how do you guys push each other during practice?
He real competitive. We both got that competitiveness in us, and I think at practice, he pushed me. He's a great on-ball defender, and he pushed me to get better. He's strong, and I like his game.
Any other questions for Javonte? Cabo?
Yeah, man, we're not going to get to talk to Darius today, so just kind of tell us, I guess, about his game and what you've seen transformation-wise with him. Clearly, a lot's going to be expected of him as well this year. I've
been seeing a lot of improvement in Darius' body. He's been working on his body a lot. He's playing a lot more defense. He always knocked down the 3-ball. He's starting to make plays for others, make plays for others. And he's improving to be a leader, because we have the leadership groups. And he's just becoming an all-around great player.
Hey Javonte, you talked a little bit about defense just now. I know you guys obviously like the offense that you run, but Coach made a big switch to the 2-3 matchup zone. What do you see in that, and is it easier in your mind to play that, and how are y'all adjusting?
I wouldn't say it's easier. It's a lot of work. We press, get in the zone, having to play zone. It's not harder, but it's a lot. It's a lot goes into playing zone, knowing your area, and I think it's going to be tough, but we can handle it. And I think it's a great defensive scheme that we're using this year, and I'm ready to get to it.
are most of the guys picking it up really well? And I know Coach said he's used it a lot at his other stops, but not so much here. But how much are the guys taking to it?
Yeah, I think that's our main defense now, so I think everybody buying into it, and it should be a great defense, like I said, a great defensive scheme for us this year, and I think everybody should be good in it.
Thanks.
We'll
problem.
wrap up with Cobb.
Javonte, tell me about these units that you and Trendon and Darius have. Is it like a competitive deal where you guys are ranked against each other, or is it really just kind of like y'all just watching over each other?
Yeah, it's a competitive type of thing. With our units, you got me, Trendon, and Days. We both have like four other teammates in our units, and we have to compete to win each week. And if you don't win, you got punished very, and it's not what you want to do after practice, after a long day of practice. So we try our hardest to show up on time, do what we have to do during the week, so we can win and get a massage or something like that for the winning reward.
Have you seen it? I mean, is it instantaneous? You can just see the difference in guys. They want to kind of have that.
Yeah, because once we won the first one and everybody was happy, or we got it like not everybody locked in. Like we got to keep winning so we can get the winning reward. So that was a big step. Now everybody want to do the right things.
And LSU football kind of did that this past year. They called it the LSU standard of performance. Like they just kept building on each other. Do you see that? Do you see like a Joe Burrow and how he can elevate everyone else? And is there a relationship like, hey, I can be the Joe Burrow for this team, or is that kind of just crazy?
Can you say that again?
Sorry, I muted myself. I just like LSU football. They had such a good season, right? And it was because they were holding each other accountable, like you guys are doing now. Do you see a Joe Burrow type leadership where he holds everybody to the standard and everybody gets better because of it? Do you feel like, all right, we can be the Joe Burrow for this basketball team?
Yeah, I think so. With us putting in the work that we have been putting in, and us being the leaders that we're capable of being, I think that we can push to have somewhat in that same situation happen on the basketball court.
Awesome. Thanks, Javonte. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.